I think it's fairly badass if you're in the middle of a high-speed chase and you can still eat.
It's incredible.
That
It's
is. That's
really
a
a
pretty
cool
ballsy move.
Yeah.
That's really stupid, but also badass at the same time. Because, Chuck, you said you could do a million things while eating.
Well,
Like, we gave you a list of foods that you think you could eat while driving.
eating and driving, no problem. I can do it. High speed chase though, that's like
It's intense. You need two hands on the wheel.
breakneck turns and braking and all sorts of stuff and high risk moves. It's not the time to eat. So you're pretty cool.
This guy led the cops on a high-speed chase, and he was eating a submarine sandwich
Well,
That's
it
tough to
does.
eat.
along the way.
I mean, I know it'd be all over me.
well, sure, because
It's tough.
it's a two-hander,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
can't. It gets all floppy at the end. Everything will slide right out of there, unless it's wrapped.
It must have
I
been
was going to
wrapped.
Must
say
have
it's
been
wrapped.
wrapped.
Yeah.
It was wrapped.
One hand eating it and then
23-year-old Michael Cruz is expected to be arraigned today in municipal court on a charge of failure to comply with the order or signal of a police officer, a third-degree felony, as well as several traffic offenses. Reports claim that he was driving a Dodge Charger when the cops tried to pull him over about 8:35 at night. They spotted him doing 93 in a 50.
Seems reasonable.
He failed to stop for the cops and was weaving around parked cars. Police were able to block his path. And then he stopped nose to nose with the cruiser that was chasing him. As officers ordered him out of the car at gunpoint, he complied, still eating the submarine sandwich that he was holding in one hand. Finally, they ordered him to place the sandwich on the roof of the car. He took one more bite
Oh,
and was then taken into custody. There's
That
the
wasn't
dude
smart.
there. Michael Cruz was booked into the county jail. He's going to be arraigned.
doesn't look very cool.
I was hoping he was a lot
No,
cooler, Lise.
no.
I was hoping he was a lot cooler. He is not. He is not cool.
Is that your way of saying F you guys?
Yes.
If I'm still eating a sub
Yes.
during the chase and when I get out of the car,
Yep.
I'm saying F you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's impressive. I could not have eaten a sub sandwich in my high speed chase.
Well, first of all, your Subaru couldn't hit those speeds. but
No,
second
the
of
high
all-
speed chase that I was in.
Yeah, when you were in
once
one.
when
upon
you
a
were
time.
Yeah, when you were
I,
in
I
one.
could not
That's
have
right,
eaten a
I
sub
forgot.
sandwich
Yeah.
in that.
That is so dumb.
Yeah. I don't know how he did it. It's incredible.
But you escaped, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. We had
Yeah.
a little conversation and then
Yeah.
eventually
How many
escaped.
of our listeners do you think have been in high-speed chases?
Probably quite a few.
Yep.
But I
more
bet
than
none
you
of them
think.
were eating a sub sandwich.
No,
during
No,
the
I
high speed
guarantee
chase.
none
I
of them
agree.
were. I
No way.
guarantee. They
Yeah.
might say they will, but they're lying.
Yep.
I mean, I was kind of in a high-speed chase, but I just hid. Right? Remember years ago I pulled off the highway
Uh-huh.
at an exit in a shady part and just hid
Yeah,
down a street?
Because you were, you thought for sure.
They were after me.
No lights were on yet, though. Or were there lights on?
No, there were lights.
I wouldn't talk about this.
That was so long ago. Prove it.
Prove
it. They will.
It could just be story time.
Yeah.
Right, Dave? You could
Right,
just be.
Chuck. Right.
Yeah. The one time that I pulled off the road, and because my whole thing was I knew I was possibly in big trouble. I saw the cop turned onto the road, and I was like, okay, I was going a little bit too fast. I was like, I should get off this highway. I got off the highway, and then the guy turned his lights on, but he was pissed that I got off the highway. He was pissed. And I was like, hey, man, I didn't know if I was being pulled over 100% because you didn't have your lights on yet. The second you turn your lights on, I stopped my car. And that was the only thing I think that saved my butt, but he wanted to kill me.
Someone said I was in a high-speed chase on my motorcycle. I was doing 80. I hit a curve, turned off everything, and glided down a guy's driveway, and I hid in the driveway until the cops flew by. That's like out of a movie.
I
It
know.
does sound like out of a movie.
I don't know. That's really.
Mine wasn't that cool. I was pooping myself because
Of
I could not.
course.
Because in the moment, I still couldn't believe. Amber was screaming.
Like, what a choice to make as a person with a life.
know.
Like, what a
Amber,
choice
I didn't
to
know
make.
Amber was around.
No, she was in the car.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was
What
before
a
Amber.
choice.
No. This
make.
was here.
Yeah.
94. I mean, allegedly.
You should.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I want to ask more of what was happening. But I don't want
we
to.
had just.
Hey, court, I hope you're recording all this and sending it to the authorities.
Sure.
Why would he do that?
Why wouldn't he?
I just freaked out. I made a poor judgment.
Yeah. I mean,
I've
I
never
think
done
it is.
something like that. I just always just pull over.
Yeah.
That's the
Every
smart.
time.
That's what I would
I'm
encourage
like,
everyone to do.
I'm
Yeah.
upset about
It's
it.
the normal thing.
But
But I had gotten 2 tickets already that year, and I thought, oh, I'm effed. Here,
yeah.
remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. You had a problem,
I did.
you know?
Nothing crazy, but I thought, oh my God, this is going to be horrible for my insurance and stuff.
Oh, of course. Yeah. And you know what else would have been pretty bad?
Yeah,
You know what else would have been pretty bad for your insurance, your life, jail time,
This
the
job.
show.
I don't know. Honestly, there are times
Wild.
in my life, and I'm, pretty straightforward dude,
Yes.
pretty by the books, but I've made some poor judgment calls at times.
Well, I think everyone has something like this in them. It's just a matter of if all the wrong dominoes fall. You know, like you said, you're like, I would have never done that. But the dominoes of like, I got a ticket a couple weeks before, I got another ticket, and then it's like all these dominoes are falling, and you're like, oh my God, you're thinking about your insurance.
Right.
Like, I'm just going to get off the road and like,
I've done a lot of stupid things in my life. Like a lot.
but never run from
But
the
I will
cops.
never reveal it on this show.
Oh,
You're smarter than I.
So smart.
You are smarter than I.
So
Never.
smart. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Come on,
Pretty
please.
dumb.
I've
Pretty dumb
revealed
things.
probably way too much.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Yeah.
No
me,
doubt.
definitely me. Some of it has gotten me in trouble through the years.
No.
I had to run. I had to.
Why?
What do you mean? I'm not going to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get
I
it.
had to.
I think
I had
right
to save
there.
me and the 3 others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
save us.
Yeah.
No, a dainty man plus jail equals trouble.
Penetration. Penetration.
Dainty
And
plus
he was
jail
in-
equals.
He would have been in great shape back then.
Oh no, I was really dainty.
Oh, okay.
super
then.
dainty. Yeah. You guys, all of our listeners have been in high-speed chase.
Yeah,
Like I can't keep the
okay.
text
Of
refreshes
course.
every
I-
half a second.
I knew they would be.
It's our listeners. What did
I knew they
yeah.
would be.
Ended up being in a high-speed chase when I ripped off a couple of people trying to sell them some trees.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I got back home, they were waiting on me. When I saw them, we ended up being in a high-speed chase. They chased me for about 30 minutes. A tree deal gone wrong.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking about the, he's talking about weed.
Yeah.
Dave's like,
trees.
some
Like,
sort of
I got
landscape.
some maple trees here
Yeah.
for you. I'm gonna try and rip you off on those.
You think there were arborvitaes? You think there were a couple arborvitaes? They were probably already almost dead.
What kind of landscaping thing
Yeah.
happened there? What do you?
You know,
overcharge them for
trees can
those
be
pines?
quite expensive.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Marijuana.
My God, I always just go to a nursery.
Mary Jane, if you will.
Yeah.
A tree dealer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I wish there was a tree dealer. I could use a deal on some
Oh
trees.
my God, I need
I
a
need
tree
some-
right now. I
Yeah,
got
that'd
what
be great.
arborvitae died again.
Yeah, you got some tree deals you can hook us
Yeah.
up with. Let us know.
Oh my
Email
God,
at
so many like weed
daveandchuckthefreak.com.
dealers would pull up and Dave's like, no.
my
We sell
goodness.
Japanese maple.
Yeah, we're looking for killer deals.
Japanese maple.
Killer deals on Japanese maples.
You have
That's
any
what you want.
crab apples?
Yeah, baby, I got some crab apples for you right
I
here.
really love
inside
a
my jacket. There you
Weeping
go.
willow.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are
Weeping
nice.
willow.
Weeping willow. Hold on. That's on the other side of my jacket. Go ahead. You just take this home. Put it in the ground. Give it plenty of water. It's going to grow up big and strong.
Oh, nice, man.
Hey, baby, you looking for crab apple tree? Take this crab apple tree.
Okay, got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree.
Tree deal.
Trees.
Marijuana
Marijuana.
cigarettes.
Yeah.